Caesar.
Carmen.
Ezekiel.
Clary.
And I'm Ed.
Alright. Today I'm going to give you guys a persuasive speech by me, Jeremiah. Alright, do you guys remember the 2014 Oscar selfie?
Yes.
Chances are you do, because according to US Magazine, there was 43 million viewers. And that picture, the selfie, was the most tweeted item ever, according to US Magazine. Now, what you might not notice about this picture right here, the phone is a Samsung phone, and Samsung advertising CEO says that tweet was worth about $1 billion. That was from the CEO of Samsung Advertising. And I found that information on Maccabee.com. And another thing I want to tell you guys is a first-hand experience I have from when I was a realtor. I used to be a realtor. There's a lot of cold calls, which means you have to call people over and over again who might possibly be interested in selling a house. And these cold calls, a lot of times you would get rejected. One call I gave, I got pretty lucky. I read the script, and they said that they wanted to sell the house. So I set a meeting for 2 days later, and I hung up the phone. And then I realized that they were 2.5 hours away from me, and I wasn't willing to drive that far, but I already set a meeting. So I went to Facebook, and I connected with someone on Facebook that lived in that area, and I referred out that sale to them. So that right there should show you the power of social media, which is what I'm going to talk about. Why having a good social media presence is good for your business. And I'm going to have 3 main points in this speech. The first point is why you need it. Why do you need a good social media presence? Second is how to get it. And third is see what happens when you don't have it. Alright, start with the first one. Why you need it. Pittsburgh's Frankatory is a small hot dog vendor with only 3 locations. But it has a big social media presence. According to Entrepreneur.com, Pittsburgh Frankatory has constant customer communication and a Trivia Tuesday hashtag, which they use on Facebook to interact with their customers. And Entrepreneur.com says this is the best thing a small business can do, is to have a good social media presence. Another example of why you need it is Coca-Cola. The Wall Street Journal says that the Share a Coke campaign that Coca-Cola started, which you can see is represented by the hashtag Share a Coke, they got more than 125,000 posts about their campaign, and a 96% consumers' response were positive. Now, how do you get it? According to kissmetrics.com, you should start out with the big 4. The big 4 social media websites are Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. According to pingdom.com, you need to make sure that your social media presence online is centralized and organized. No more than 1 social media account per website. Don't have two Facebook accounts. According to Forbes.com, you should let them know that you're human. That means having constant customer interaction, appropriate humor, and trivia games like hashtag Trivia Tuesdays, and make sure you have fast customer service. Now we're going to talk about what happens when you don't have a good social media presence. Marlboro is a cigarette company. They're restricted by the government to advertise on social media. And according to Mashable.com, that has significantly hurt their brand. In 2006, they were number 10 in the 100 best global brands, and in 2012, they didn't even make the list. And now we're going to talk about poor social media presence. Right here, I don't know if you can see it, is a picture of DiGiorno tweeting hashtag why I stayed, and then it says you had pizza. If you don't know, the hashtag why I stayed was meant for domestic violence discussion. It was meant to talk about, it's meant for women to come together and talk about reasons why they stayed with an abusive partner. And because of that, DiGiorno thought it was funny and tweeted that, and they got negative backlash from that tweet. And that was from digitaltrends.com. So to summarize, I'm going to quickly summarize the 3 main points that I told you. I told you why you need it, how you can get it, and see what happens when you don't have it. So in conclusion, take a good example from all of these good social media trends and take advantage of social media to make your business more successful. The end.